So I began recording. Well, at least I thought I was recording, but it wasn't recorded. So here we are again. So this would be video 1B of this series. The videos that I do here each day, if we have to do separate videos, they would be numbered by letters, but the number would pertain to the videos recorded or during a live that day. So back to where we left off with Sufi's message. I was saying this is like the energy when you were a child, when you were spinning yourself around, right? And notice when you were a child, there were moments where you knew how to stop yourself from getting dizzy, and other times you just allow yourself to be dizzy just for the fun of it, right? I don't know, that could be something. I don't know why I used to do that, but there's something about that, utilizing that same technique right now, today, to help you to either shake something off, or when you're presented with a situation that you have to make a decision on, but there's just so much going on, you don't know exactly where you're at, to put yourself in that space, and it will help you to break through. Now, going back to this here adventure card, it does speak of taking a risk, but an educated one. Do or see something you haven't before, as experiencing something new will help to clear your mind and give wonder to your heart. Look carefully at your plan. Something may be amiss. The situation may have a happy medium. It is not all or nothing. Also, with this card, okay, as an explorer traveling south from the northern hemisphere, this was to be courageous and to break boundaries. So I'm feeling like some of you have literally broken certain boundaries that you felt were designed to protect you, but they were doing the complete opposite. And the reason being, it may have to do with the boundary that you set in a past life or connected to your South Node that may not be so beneficial for you in this lifetime utilizing your North Node. So I'm also picking up, like, in between the first message and this one, where this is how I know where we would all resonate, especially with knowing the type of spiritual abilities that you have, that in a past life you may not have used them, just to feel that love from who in that time frame was your family. That in this lifetime it may be a repetition of that, but this could be exactly who it is that you're detaching from. Okay, so let's get a little bit more into this here. I want to look at the energy. Let's get directly into this message by checking on the energy of this card, of this adventure. Once again, your first message was the Dawn Watcher, number 13, caretaker, guidance, guardian, and support. And then you have the Lady of the Star, priestess of Sirius. Okay. And just to remind you all that Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration, to bring deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. So this message here is about bringing in deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. So it's like no longer holding yourself back here, okay? No longer holding yourself back, doing or seeing something you haven't before. So this could be the new version of yourself, the evolve. When I speak of new, I speak of evolved version of yourself. It's given more so like it's not new or old, it's just a part of you you haven't seen. So it may, yes, you can classify that as new, but I'm taking it to a point where you're stepping outside of just that label and just seeing it as something that constantly grows or evolves. Show me the energy here of this adventure. Wow. That hit my heart chakra. So there could be this really, wow. There's a major cycle from another life here that you're closing out, collective. Yeah, you've gone to the depths of it. You've gone to the depths of it. Yep. Some of you resolved a very deep mystery here about your bloodline. Something controversial that you've known before, but you now have a new perspective. Wow. You've gone to the depths of it here. You have the healer of the ages and the garden and the gate. So that one thing that was going to unlock this part of courage and breaking these boundaries that are more like walls had to do with your heart chakra. This is why forgiveness is coming in so strong, y'all. Let's see here. You're receiving the guidance from Sirius now. Some of you are so unhappy, but that's coming to an end. You've been so unhappy because of, not because of the spiritual gift, never because of that, but the way you're able to utilize this and realizing that what you have to disconnect from when you do tap into this and how funny people get around you. People get real funny. This is new. Source is like, it's okay, it's new. This, okay, so what's new? What is new? Your connection this time around to the Most High, and anything or any weapons formed against you will be sent to the void or space of darkness where they cannot leave. It's like sending energies of confusion. So sending energies of confusion back to where they came from so you can go back into your darkness to be reborn. And the other message that I thought was recording, it was stating something about something of the past sees you and you see it differently, where now you can move on either together or you can finally close out this door. Show me more about this here. Breaking that boundary or that wall in connection to the belief system that love means to be attached. Recalibration from the heart of transformation. Leo, Scorpio could be significant. Also Saturn in Taurus, Seven of Pentacles, or Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini. And then we have, okay, wow, guardian angel once again committed. You have a guardian angel here that is committed to helping you align with this soul attraction. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they who indulge in it shall eat the fruit of it. I mean, listen, I could feel this shit in my gut, honestly. Source has been hiding you because you're destined for greatness where you had to see, y'all constantly hear me deliver that message because some of y'all got certain people around you who only want to be around you to feed off of you like a parasite. Like that. Okay? So they're just looking for something to connect to and just drain its energy from it because the only way it can survive. We have source hides you like the great you are until you realign with self. We have egg cleanse here. I was going to pull that deck when y'all saw me looking for a deck just now, but we're going to go to it. Let me do it now then. Right here. I left it up here because I was sensing the energy. I was like, yeah, this feels like one of them days where the Orisha's gonna come through too. Look at that. You're being gifted. You're about to receive an amazing gift for some of you in like the last 9 years, you've relived 9 generations. The last 9 years, you lived 9 generations. It's like every year was 1,000 years. I'm telling you, something's going to change here. It has to because it's time. We have the village, the tower, the Two of Wands. You must have the keys to have access to this door here. And look at here. Oya's energy. Give me a second because I want to look deeper into the Two of Wands. Fasting is going to be crucial for some of you to cleanse out the rest of this energy, to spin it out. Fasting is going to be significant to spin it out. Let me grab this. Oopsie. This is the Orisha deck. The Two of Fire, needing to join forces for mutual understanding and protection, companionship in a new enterprise or job. The joining of feelings compared to our deeds expresses a logical equivalent and rationalist attitude. If you put these principles into practice, your dominion and your achievements will increase. Whoever crosses this entrance may also cross different frontiers. It says here, a lion and lioness are guarding the entrance to a temple. The lioness is on the left, representing feelings, and the lion is to the right, relating to actions or deeds. Behind them is a temple belonging to no particular religion, but devoted to true thinking or freedom to act in the world of reason. In many parts of the world, particularly in the East, it is usual to see animals guarding the entrance to a village, a house, a city, or a temple. They create an energy field like any photoelectric cell. Just want to a device that generates an electric current or voltage dependent on a degree. The electric eye. A phototube, electron tube, or an electric eye is an electronic device that is sensitive to incident radiation, especially visible light, which is used to generate or control an output of electric current. That's why Uranus was coming up because in the last message, once again, that didn't record, I was also smelling an ice cream cone, and on the gematria, it does spell it does list Uranus on there. Ooh-wee. I was about to say Yemaya, Yansa, or Yaz energy. You made yourself by dint of courage, fighting, willpower, and tenacity. Your thoughts are quick, and you often allow no disagreement. A versatile character, you'll be able to perform more than one task at a time. You will find it difficult to become rooted to a place or situation because you love change, so much so that you may choose novelty over the traditional or conventional, something that may bring you new experiences. Challenging, qualified for research, or at least to start research activities at once analytical and possessive of things you consider your own. You can be cautious and repress impetuous when you decide to do it. Fortitude, speed. This card governs the nervous system, its filaments and nerve endings, and also thinking. Electricity and all related items, conductors, power plants, filaments, cables, etc. Helmholtz stimulated the nerve at different points and measured the time it took for the muscle to contract. When stimulating the nerve at the farthest point from the muscle, there was a delay in the contraction. So when stimulating the nerve at the farthest point from the muscle, there was a delay in contraction. Now, muscles pull and not push. Mammals' nerves are the most efficient in the animal kingdom. The best quality ones conduct nervous impulses at a speed of 362 kilometers an hour. Adding up 362 kilometers mentioned above will result in a total, according to numerology, of 3 plus 6 plus 2 equaling 11. The first master number. The prayer to Oya. Fighting and mysterious, you appear majestic. At the height of the storm and tempest, you are the thunderbolt that reminds us of your presence in the midst of the sky. And in the illuminated graveyard, you govern your kingdom. Blessed Santa Barbara, guard us from all evil, and with our copper sword, scare away disturbing spirits, so that Iku may have no dwelling place. Go away from my house, my body, my environment, and finding no way. This is what I'm saying. These messages are tying in, come through my mouth. See? Anything designed to stop you from evolving, go away from their house, their body, their environment, and finding no way. Ashe. Then we have number 313. That's in 3 days, y'all. You're being given the power of low and high vibration, dark and light, as you are the triple god, triple goddess energy here. Mother, maiden, and crone. Number 203. Perpetua, making moments of gratitude a priority and be patient with yourself. Let me go here. She's on page 22, Perpetua. Ashe, so we went from 11, 22. Okay. And here it speaks up for her. because the energy of this reading is selecting her frequency. When we find the courage to be true to who we are, a vitality returns to us, a voice that's both moving and compelling, simply because it's authentic. Saint Perpetua's words in her very personal and emotional diary was so impactful that 200 years later, that renowned church Father Augustine will write about their beauty and truth. Saint Perpetua suggests that there is no greater power than choosing to remain our authentic self in all circumstances. She's that person who remained loyal to her soul, and she urges us through her example to embrace the power of being authentic now. Even in the face of death, she courageously held fast to her truth, that she was who she was, which is a Christian in those times that overstood what was actually being said. She also reminds us that journal writing can be a sacred act of returning to ourselves, of listening to the soul voice inside us, and of going inward to find our answers. Perpetua is a call to a journal writing practice, even if it's just to record our dreams each rising. The inner voice that greets us as we write strengthens our authenticity. That voice becomes a light, a fire that calls to us and claims us as we dare to live out His truth. The soul voice meditation for Perpetua. What is the truest statement I can say about who I am? Let me grab a card for you. Okay. Just express gratitude to her frequency coming through. Here she goes. The saint of authenticity. And then you have the saint of spoken word right up under that. That came out twice today. Speak your word, use your voice. Some of you are afraid to use your voice. You have to set that fear aside. That's what this series is literally designed for, to get you to tune in and tap into your powers here, okay? Make sure you are exercising these gifts for at least 30 to 40 days so you can get well acquainted with what it is that you are asking your mind and body and spirit to integrate, because anytime you open yourself up to a high vibration, it comes with the lesson, or there was a lesson that was learned to connect you to that high vibration. Either way, there's a lesson, okay? So yeah. We have the third deacon here. Let's see what we talk about with that. Or this could be some of you who are born during the third deacon of Pisces. Happy birthday. Well, grand solar return to all the Pisces out there, okay? So that would be March 11th to the 20th. We have spiritual connection. On the path of the Jaguar warrior, path of the Jaguar, spiritual leadership, and rebirth once again. So we got rebirth twice. Okay. Wow, what a message, y'all, so far. What a message. Third deacon is Mars energy. Okay. So let's continue with your message. Let's see what else we got coming through. Some of you are advanced souls, and this is why you experience a lot of trials and tribulations with your health, with loved ones. You may have had periods where you felt alone, but you were never alone. You just You're realizing now that you're no longer sacrificing yourself. And I'm saying you're realizing now because in the past life, you sacrificed your gifts for the love of others around you, physical bodies around you to enjoy life, but you still were unhappy. Your soul, your spirit, your body, your mind were not in full alignment as you were you may have chosen to step out of purpose. Oh wow, the death card still comes out here. Yes, this unhappiness is over. You are a healer of the ages, y'all. Y'all, yo, what is this risk that's being taken here? We have the Six of Pentacles that we were speaking of, 503. Not sure if I said that in this video or the last one. Show me the energy here. The World. Ouroboros again. What? Y'all. We're going to have to do some number magic. Look at the Queen of Pentacles here, woman holding a coin, and the thinking man, and the door to spirit. And taking action, yin and yang, once again. And I'm saying once again because that's what the Ouroboros represents. And there goes master number 22. 32 is here for door to spirit. Okay, that's 34. And then we got the thinking woman that's right behind the yin and yang. Because he sure do look like Robin Hood. It's like taking back what's yours. Something about taking back what's yours here. Let me get this number energy through here for y'all. Give me a second. Which ones? Can look at 3429, having to do with Ouroboros and the world. Similar frequencies, as the world card also signifies this Ouroboros energy. Yo, speaking of having no place to go, how my whole screen just flashed like that? Speaking of no place to go, you see how dark the other side of the earth is? What is going on? There's more than what meets the eye, y'all. Okay? There's a lot more that's going on. There's a lot more that's showing up in the shadows. Dwelling in rest. One of David's mighty warriors. David represents love. One of the mighty warriors of love. This is what I'm saying. Being a warrior doesn't mean you don't have love. Anything you have. Poof. Ooh-wee. The amount of love you do have. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Joseph Bashebeth. A very wise, keen, discerning thought belonging to the wisdom center in consciousness. That's what number 3429 means. Wise, knowing, judicious, sagacious, very wise and keen. Ooh-wee. This energy is something else. I kid y'all not right now. Let me look at 51. It's beautiful though. It's a lot. My father is a wall. For some of you, there's certain ways of doing things you picked up from your father that was that wall. Or not knowing your father created that wall. But this was the exact trigger that was necessary for you to not do what you did in the past life and disregarding your gifts. I feel like we was tapping into that energy before, having to do with the age of Leo. And the pyramids are highly significant. Building of structures that are well aligned with the frequencies of the cosmos. A perception or recognition of God as a wall of strength and of protection about one and within one, a stronghold or fortification against error and seeming weakness. That's number 51. Healer of the ages, a perception or recognition of God as a wall. I feel like this is the true meaning of the lack of faith and connecting to the I am, which is the God within you. A God of God as a wall of strength and of protection about one and within one. And then having that protection. There's something so powerful about that, those words, I am. I gotta look at these numbers. Give me a second. I am equates to number 40, 138, and 23. I feel like 138 has come up before. Let me 38. Adonaiah. Adonijah. Sent to teach the law. 138. I am. Shit. Teaching the law gives you the eye of the law. When I say the law, I mean the universal law. Ah, and Adonijah speaks more of providing service rather than ruling. Oh shit. So see, this is what I mean about when you realize that you're governing yourself, you're going to see where they overstep that boundary in creating rulership over people. People have rulership over themselves, but if you don't know this and you're not applying this knowledge, and you thinking the laws that man make are the actual laws, this is where, you know what I mean, shortchanging ourselves. But we're switching that perception, that dynamic within us, the dynamic between us and the infinite creator of all. Again, infinite creator of all being this frequency that is not to be personified. It doesn't have emotions like we do. Okay, this is why the soul is an eternal essence, because it can live, it can sit side by side, angles of light, side by side angels, when it comes to this energy here. Let me see what 40 say. Mm, 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 mm. Melech is father. Abimelech. Ace of Wands comes out. Son of Gideon by a concubine. Abimelech slew all his brothers except one who escaped. Now, metaphysically speaking, Abimelech speaks of the will. Most of the Bible characters of this name stand for some phase of the unregenerate will. But Abimelech of the First Chronicles 18:16, the priest of Israel in David's time, is an exception. In his case, spiritual rulership is suggested, or at least a higher form of intellectual rulership than that of the unregenerate will. This Abimelech stands for this keeps coming out, this keeps showing itself. Six of Pentacles. Abimelech stands for the intellectual thought or tendency that accepts and acknowledges God as the supreme ruler in man's consciousness. In what way, though? Show me this. In what way? Supreme ruler in what way? Within or without? Saturn. Mm, 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 mm. And it's the moon. This is the moon. This is Saturn. These are polar opposites. The way I'm picking this up with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups, Cancer will be the physical body, the moon. Saturn will be the spiritual energy of the Cancerian, with authority of self. Oh, you Father. And before that, we got the Father being a wall. Said, show me in which way, and it's showing walking away from what no longer serves the soul. Saturn in Pisces. Temperance and Venus in Virgo. This is the generation of the collective today that are either deciding to remain in this way of life where you allow others to rule you, or you're going to rule yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Now this is making a lot more sense here. Okay? Because we have the thinking man and the thinking woman. Behind the thinking woman, y'all, is blossoming abundance, and then you got the man holding the coin right behind that. This is like, oh my God. Okay, just put it this way. In terms of like partnerships or groups that support you, notice how these are two different elements. But when you put the bigger picture together through time, temperance, what's happening through that time is the walking through the door to spirit, okay? Walking through the door to spirit is this Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces right now. The action that you take is balancing the yin and the yang. Here we go again with the yin and the yang. Infinity, eternal, past life. Again, eternal is the soul, right? And we have the thinking woman, the woman now stepping into this vibration, again with the journal here, okay? Sitting, standing, and sitting, speaking that truth, like Pepetua says, even if that meant, I feel like as far as speaking your truth, I mean, you still see it today where people are unable to live their lives full out because of the sacrifices that they may have had to make. So that way now in this age, none of that's really happening. And it could happen, but just on the scale of, you know, invoking or projecting that fear through the media. And that's the only way you'll notice where people are, you know, stemming back from speaking their truth. But to continue with this message, you got blossoming abundance, and here we have these two different elements again. You see, notice how she's looking back to this energy here, like in the sense of, yeah, in past ages, you know, we allowed it to happen because of the fear. And now stepping out of it, you're becoming this healer of the ages, healing all of this energy here. Healing all of this energy, y'all. Okay? And now you can have the actual pairs come together here with the man and woman holding the coin, the thinking woman and the thinking man holding a coin, because there's going to be the crystalline grid, a shift in the crystalline grid within each and every body. And anything that was blocking your integration of your true belief system is coming to an end. You see who this horse of death here is approaching, right? Okay. Some of you are going to realize this beautiful gift that you have with animals. And you could be disconnecting from people who have like this, like, animals this and animals that. Like, but just want to make sure. Gravity, groundedness. Yeah, one more with this here, because I immediately got it's quicker for somebody to pull you down than for you to pull them up. Cleansing storms. Okay. Completion. The way the astrology is set up, some of you are definitely, well, collectively, there is an opportunity to align the missing piece or find out the missing piece here. Mercury in a sextile with Uranus, finding a missing piece of information. This could be something, instead of you traveling to the west, some of you could be traveling to the west, but some of you could be meditating towards the west. And this comes through in a vision for you. Let's see what we got. Speaking of gravity being a natural force that causes all things with mass and energy to be attracted to each other. And then we have the cleansing storm. You're attracting a storm, but it's to cleanse. Gravity is also a fantastic element to include in your workings for groundedness and when you feel untethered because of trauma or things going too fast. Breathing, putting your awareness in your feet and asking gravity to do it is to do its thing is a great solid magic. Breathing and putting your awareness into your feet and asking gravity to do its thing. Something so simple and beautiful, huh? Let me see here. And with the storm here, it says sometimes you need to raise a lot of energy to blow away what you no longer need. An issue will come to a dramatic head. Cleanse your body. Let go of what you feel you no longer need. Be specific in your release. Harm as little as you can. Storms are created when a center of low pressure develops with the system of high pressure surrounding it. Thunderstorms frequently form within areas where a warm, moist air front collides with or borders cool air fronts. Say that again. Thunderstorms frequently form within areas where a warm, moist air front collides with and borders cool air fronts. Spectacular, beautiful, and somewhat dangerous, this storm can also hurl out hail. Storms raise a lot of energy through movement and kinetic power. And many witches and shamans love to channel that energy into workings and spells. So this is giving me that vibe of the spinning around too. Standing in a safe place, plugging into storm energy is a fantastic way to charge your own body's batteries, as well as to practice holding and directing energy. As climatic conditions warm on our planet, storms will become more severe in some places and non-existent in others, both extremes causing imbalance. Controlling climate change will assist in controlling this destructive intensity. And I'm going to say I feel like that's exactly what doesn't assist it, the control of it. And I'm getting to the point of the reasons to control it. Increases this destructive intensity. Going back to rulership over people is what I'm saying. Show me this groundedness, gravity. What's going on here, y'all? What's going on? We have the Three of Cups, King of Pentacles. Better believe it, because you know this is happening. There's a celebration here, reconciliation with a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or the celebration of completing a cycle with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Allowing gravity do what it does. 39 could be significant. Show me more about this here. They said, what's this? Wheel of Fortune. Let me go to your Risha deck, because that's exactly what popped through as I was about to switch. We have the Ten of Swords here showing itself up. Whoa, okay. Another 3. Now we got the 33 then. The Sun card and the Three of Pentacles. This is speaking of a spiritual connection, because the neck of the giraffe is highly significant in terms of connecting with your intuition here. The Baba Orisha, the magician, connecting to all that you are and allowing gravity do what it do to remove anything that keeps you from doing so. Nine of Swords. Yep, anything that makes you feel like you're being attacked here. Shango's energy. Oh, shit. Okay. Three of Cups is Mercury and Cancer. So your perception and your relation to the outside world when it comes to your feelings with the King of Pentacles. With your King of Pentacles, we're looking at April 20th to May 22nd. Having the courage and power to take over your domain. Oh, yes. Ten of Pentacles. As I'm looking at the cleansing storm and the completion, and then we got the Baba Orisha again. Is that how you feel? Yes, indeed you do. Let's see what's at the top here. Got victorious out here. Victorious out here. Come on with it. Come on with it. Let's get a final message here. Yes. cleansing, protection, and blessing the angel gate. Told you. That's beautiful, y'all. Aurora Garden, beginning, initiate, origin. You're going back to the origins of life. Wow. This is a major reset. It's beautiful. Whenever you receive this card, as you did, know that a guardian angel is the third, is with you, caring for you and sending you the energy of these pure waters which fall now upon you, showering you with their protection, surrounding your every particle with a charge of energy that will bliss you, and most of all, cleanse from you the debris of life we carry so unconsciously so much of the time. You are being cleansed and blissed, and within these waters there can be a rebirth. The angel here watches over you and knows what it is you most need. Ask for it. And know that the soul's call is answered from the realms beyond this world, and that you have infinite protection and love. Expect the lifting sensation, that of the spirit being freed, and with cleansing comes the sensation of your energy being renewed and revitalized. Never despair that you are not worthy of this love and time. There is a place to come when you feel the debris of the world has taken a toll, and within these waters your emotions too can be refreshed. The feelings you no longer wish to experience can be expressed here safely, as these waters are not afraid of your fear or your anger or your resentment. Release them here into the waters, and they will be changed and understood and finally released. Do not punish yourself, dear loved one, for the flaws you perceive within yourself. Cleanse them, come to an understanding of them, and know you can be protected, blissed, purified, and accepted within this realm of the angel gate. The illumination of this card, y'all. My soul is now bathed and cleansed with the angels' sacred waters. My soul is now bathed and cleansed with the angels' sacred waters. My soul is now bathed and cleansed with the angels' sacred waters. This is going to be quite the series. I look forward to delivering these messages for y'all, either through a recording or the lives, but either way, y'all already know we gonna get these messages in. I love you. Have an amazing evening, day, afternoon, grand rising, grand evening, wherever you are in the world. I love you. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? And talk to y'all later.